right, hello everyone. I seem to be having some issues with my OBS setup here, so I'm not sure exactly what the problem is, but my overlay is not showing up. It was right before I went live, so we won't really need it for this stream, but I don't know exactly why it's disappeared on me, so I'm kind of rapidly trying to troubleshoot that, but I'm going to end up letting it go. Let's try this one. Yep, I'm just not getting my mask, and I'm not sure why that is. Well, anyway, we are going to be playing another word game today. This one is a little different than the ones we played before. Oh, tablet. Sorry, everybody. Kind of getting things out of sorts here. Forgot to turn off Wi-Fi on the tablet. Okay, so today we're going to be playing a game called Quote Unquote. It is quite an old game, and it's no longer supported, but that doesn't mean it's not a good game. So let me see if my chat bot is working. Okay, at least that's on there. I said I'm not sure where my overlay went, why it's not showing up, but I'll try to ignore that. So this is a game by Tiny Byte Games. It's as far as I can tell, a defunct game company. This app is probably over 10 years old by now, and this company put out at least 2 games, and both games were pretty well received, and they just didn't quite make the hits that they had wanted. So, but regardless of all that, I still think it's a good game. It's a well-made game, and it's kind of a neat idea, and I think it's worth knowing a little something about. It's a little hard of an app to track down, though. To my knowledge, I don't know. I don't believe it's on the App Store anymore for Apple, because I don't think it was kept up for the more modern Apple products, because the studio going defunct. It still runs fine on my older devices. Runs fine on my newer phone. It's not the newest phone, but it is a newer phone, and it runs fine on it as well. So no real compatibility problems on Android. But the only place I know to get it is from the Amazon App Store. They still sell it, I believe, for 99 cents. And as long as you're getting it with everything unlocked, that's pretty great value. I know their initial model was that you had to purchase unlocks for the different puzzles, but I got it again free from the Amazon App Store giveaways, which is how I came to know about it. And every puzzle on here is unlocked, and there's a lot in here. The how-to, I'll kind of cover all of that as we play. No big deal in settings. This is another game that the only music is when you solve a puzzle, so I'm going to go ahead and pipe in some music so that we're not playing in strict silence. So what we have here, we have 30 puzzles in each of these, and there's a lot of content here. They did a lot, and they thought they would even have more coming over time. I've seen screenshots where these future beginnings was free, but then these future ones cost 99 cents each to unlock, which is not an unheard of price, because these puzzles are pretty in depth. And let's go into beginnings here, and there's 30 in each category. And we'll just start at the very beginning. I think what we'll end up doing is jumping around from category to category just to show the different kinds of quotations that they use. So before we get started, let me go ahead and bring in Miss Top Spouse. She's here to help me again. This is probably going to be the harder of the word games that we've played so far, in my opinion. We'll see how it goes, but her help's going to be invaluable. Are you there?
I'm here.
You're here. Does this game look familiar to you at all?
No, is it supposed to?
Well, I probably not. I do think you've helped me play it in. I think I wind down in bed playing this sometimes, so I think I may have gotten your help a few times on it. These games, I mean, as much as I like them, and as much as I think they're worthwhile to share and to know about, they're not necessarily my go-to games all the time. But I still think that there's value in knowing about them. So let's start on number 1. I'll show you how it works. You don't really play much crossword puzzles yourself, right?
Oh, not really.
Not really. It's not your preferred way to play, and crossword puzzles kind of hit or miss as far as their difficulty. Either they're ridiculously easy, or they're so hard that you may as well not even try. For me, so this hopefully will hit somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Familiarity breeds contempt and children. That's a quote from Mark Twain. It's a good quote. So how this works is they've got in this instance, we have 6 different clues. Yeah,
No, that's
recognize it now?
yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. So we have 6 different clues, and they are crossword style clues. So if this were a crossword puzzle, these would be the kinds of clues that you would get to solve the puzzle. But instead of filling in whatever words can fit within the spaces, we have to find the right sets of letters from within this quotation. So entice, what would be a good word for entice? Do you have it yet?
Tempt.
There you go. So when we put our finger down at the lower section, we get a big zoom in that's going to allow us to scroll around and pick the right letters. Pretty well implemented for such an esoteric idea for a word game on a mobile device. I think their way of making it's pretty good. I've got this one, Coca-Cola and Nike, for example. Those are going to be brands. All right, giving to those in need. Well, would it be charity?
I think so.
So we have charity. And then in a crossword puzzle, if you're stuck, you can kind of go and solve the other words to try to fill in portions of the clues you don't know. This one doesn't work that way, of course. You start to like weed out potential segments by using up the letters. So it's kind of a process of elimination. If you're not quite able to figure it out, we can go down and solve them in whatever order we would like, and slowly, use up all the available letters. To wet thoroughly.
Drench.
Thank you. Drench. All right, a fast bird of prey. Well, I think
It would be eagle.
but that's not
No,
the
that
right
doesn't
place for
work.
eagle. How about a falcon?
Oh, that would work.
Yeah. Restricted in amount. Limited.
That
All right.
seems right.
So technically, we've solved the puzzle. They give us bonus clues at the end to use up the last remaining letters. And for here, I don't have to drag them. I can just tap the letters and they'll fill in the place. This one has one bonus clue for 1 star. It says Gilligan lived on one. He lived on an aisle. Oop, incorrect. I misspelled it. I-S-L-E. My finger was a little over to the right. So that is how that works. Let's go ahead and do a few more beginnings puzzles, and then we'll check out some of the other quotes. Creditors have better memories than debtors. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, California desert with a J in the middle.
Mojave.
Oops. So it's got a backspace there. Where's an M-O?
No,
There we
there
are.
is-
There it is. And then Ave. There we go. They come in blue, black, and rasp. It's going to be berries.
Oh. Okay.
Shooting stars. Shooting stars. Let's skip that one and come back to it. This is almost a cheat. Blank or credit, and it's going to be debit.
Right.
And debtors being one of the words. That's almost too much of the same, but that's okay. I'll give them some leeway. What was that?
I said that was almost too easy.
That one was too easy. Telegraph pioneer Samuel Morse. All right. Express gratitude.
Thankful.
Thanked. Past tense. Thanked.
Thank.
Yeah. So we're back up to shooting stars. This version of the app, I don't know if the original version was this way. I do have unlimited hints. Again, just like before in this week, we're going to try not to use hints at all. But I could select any of these sections and use the hint button to fill in the first letter. And it's got the infinity symbol on the hint button because you can just use unlimited hints if you wanted to. I don't know if that was a thing that was previously restricted or what. I don't know the full history of the app, but okay, shooting stars, what could it be?
It wouldn't be meteor, would it?
I think it would, because with these letters we have left, it works.
Right.
Meteors. Go back to that clue for just a second. This is another thing you pick up habitually if you do play crosswords things like whether or not things are plural, like shooting stars means it's meteors. They're both plural. Or the tense of a verb, expressed gratitude. So that would lead us to know that that is, past tense. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay.
Those things are built into how crossword clues are done. Geographical representation of data. Geographical, so chart.
That says graphical.
It does say graphical. I misread it, but it is chart. And Chinese zodiac animal. Well, all I have left is rat.
The rat.
Yeah. So those are beginnings. Those are going to be maybe a little on the easier side. Do you see a category here that you want to try a puzzle on?
No. I mean, all of them.
All of them? You want to go through every one of them?
Ooh, what about the macabre?
The macabre. I bet you it's going to have some Poe in there.
Probably.
It's kind of interesting that they put a unique graphic just on that one. Okay, let's and then pick a number from 1 to 30.
10.
All right, let's try puzzle 10. The favorite specter of Sleepy Hollow, the headless horseman, tethered his horse nightly among the graves. Nice.
Goodness. That
Yes.
is a nice long quote.
It is a nice one, and we got lots of words to figure out here. So blank of hand, magician's skills. So that's gonna be sleight.
Light.
Yeah. So where will I find an SLI?
Well, there's a.
I don't see
I don't
it.
see an SLI.
It's got to be sleight of hand, right?
I would think. Wait. Right?
Yeah. I can do IGHTS. Are we not spelling slight correctly?
I don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure we are.
Yeah, it's EI.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, apparently it is. Like
Oh,
sleigh.
okay.
Like sleigh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
A 2002 horror movie. I'm going to
Okay.
assume the first word is the. The what? The 4-letter word. 2002. We may come back to that one. Cut out of the will. Starts with a D. I just always heard cut out of the will.
Right.
There's a word for that. Okay, Monopoly
Yeah.
purchase. That's a hotel. Tell. Genesis depicts it. Again, I'm going to assume the first word is the. The dawn of man. How about that?
That sounds good.
I don't know if I have a dawn, though.
I don't think you do.
I do have of man. The temptation of man, the what of man.
Favor?
No, it's
No,
only
that
four,
doesn't
it's only
work. It's
four
only four
letters.
letters.
Yeah, 4 letters, 2 and 2. Creation is too long.
How about the head of man?
Let's see here. The fall. It's the fall.
Oh, that makes more sense.
There we go. Black vehicles sometimes.
A hearse?
Yeah, that's a good guess. Do we have HE?
Yeah, that's too long.
No, it's not. Hearse. It was it.
Okay.
Okay, the star of Gregory Girl. I don't know what Gregory Girl is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. How about maternal? What's another word for maternal? Motherly, right?
I believe that would work.
Is that gonna fit? Or is that here? Motherly. Torment
Mother.
with a CU towards the end. Torment. Golfers' targets.
Holes?
Green. Targets. Holes. Yeah,
Targets?
yeah. No, holes would probably be
Yeah,
it because it is
right?
plural. Come on, it's got to be right. Flags.
LES and headless.
Oh, there's. Yeah, you're right. There it is. Did I have the holes? Yep. West End concern. So many of these clues, the whole clue, you don't know the context until you figure it out. Like, what does that even mean? And West End is
West End
capitalized.
concern.
So, is this a geography question? Okay, long snake. Well, a boa. What ends with an N?
Made it a point not to know the different types of
Yeah,
snakes.
yeah. I don't need to know. I'm just gone.
Right.
All right, cut out of the will. D. D. It starts with a D, and I bet it starts with a prefix D. D-E. So, D what? To D what from a will? D.
Denied.
Denied. Denied. D sign? Do I have an IG?
No.
No, I don't.
Well, I mean, you've already used it.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't allow you to use. You would have another one. They're very
Okay.
careful on how the puzzles are constructed. Excuse me. Boy, it sure seems like it'd be a DE though, doesn't it? Deep.
I mean,
Maybe I can.
what if you guess and it's wrong? Does it just kick it
Yeah,
out?
yeah. There's no penalty or anything. It'll just go, nope, incorrect. All right. Well, what about that 2002 horror movie? Are we gonna get Google involved?
No, that's cheating.
No, it's not cheating. We have all of human knowledge at our hand. Let's see, the 2002.
What just sounds like a horror movie title?
Well, I'm looking through my letters now, trying to find one. The Seed. That sounds like a horror movie title, but it's not it.
You know,
Oh, wait a minute. I might have it. No, I don't. Okay, well, we're going to go down here to Star of Gregory Girl. Now, we may have to look that up just to even know what Gregory Girl is. Was that a TV show at the time? Like I said,
I really don't.
this app's
I
like
don't
10
know.
10 years old.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we'll Google something then. Gregory Girl.
Maybe that's a classic movie that we should know.
I don't know what this has
It's
to
probably
do with
Redgrave.
Hob.
Oh, no, just the quote. Just the quote is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Redgrave.
Is it?
Yeah, it was Redgrave.
Well, she is not listed.
Well, which she?
Either one of the Redgraves.
Okay. The ones with the longer letter segments can be a little easier to discern. It's when you get into the shorter segments that's when it gets to be a little tougher. West End concern. no idea. Let's go back to the snake. What kind of snake can we get? Let's see here.
What kind of different snakes are there? There's a.
I feel like I'm put on the spot. You know, I know a few snakes. What's a particularly long? What's a long one though? What do they find? What's an anaconda? That's a long one. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
this one though.
not enough letters.
No.
It's not a rattlesnake.
No. And those are, you know, known for their venom, but not necessarily for being long. Let's see what can go between the T. Python.
Oh, there you go.
See, there's my
There you
python.
go.
Python. It's so obvious. So like 4-year-olds know what a python is. Python is not in my daily set of worries.
Nope.
Yeah. All right. How about
Maybe we moved to Florida or Australia.
9-letter word for torment? What could this be? With a CU in it.
The orange ones have been selected.
Yes,
Is that
the
correct?
orange ones are the ones that have already been used, so we're still using the black.
Okay.
Let's see, torment, voe or something. Rah. Ow! That's a 2-letter word for torment.
What?
Ow!
Ow.
Yeah. Hiccup. I got nothing. Might be clue time. To cut out of the will. Decorn.
I don't think that's.
I'm just making up words
I
at
don't
this
think
point.
that's right.
I'm just making up words.
Decorn.
Let's see here.
Man, I think you might have to use a hint.
Still would like to get this 2002 horror movie.
Right.
We've used up a lot more letters than the first time we got there. The and they do have to be 2-letter groups, so these individual letters we have left behind, those won't be part of these.
Okay.
But we still got a lot of 2-letter groups left. The
Help? No, it wasn't a horror movie, was it?
Oh, no. Well, it depends on which side of society you're on.
Oh dear.
Man, they need more than that. Like who's in it? All right, I'm going to use the first hint. Should I hint for the first half or the second half?
I don't know.
Just flip
Second half.
Second half. So, do we want to use a hint to see the next letter of a selected clue? Yes. So that letter is N. And of that, the only one is that. So, the ring. Oh my gosh, it was so stupid obvious. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So a lot of these, whenever I do, I mean, it is just browsing the available letters just to see what can spark your memory. That's
Right.
how I play it, at least.
We have this.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Man, I'm coming up with nothing for that either. What could a word end with? Cure.
I think I'm streaming with Top, but I'm not
Oh,
sure.
Blink's here. We
He
are.
says that's who it is.
I don't know if you have time to help, but we are struggling here trying to figure out these last few clues on this. So we are looking for, what is this, a 9-letter word for torment that use the available black letters of the quotation below. It might be clue time too. I'm not sure. I mean, it's cheap, but also, you know, if you're not having fun with it, what's the point of playing a game, right?
I mean, I guess. I just, you know me. I don't like using the clues and
I know.
all that stuff.
Well, we're not getting there otherwise.
We really are.
Man, I just don't know. All right, well, I'm going to clue for this word here. Too late, I already did it. So that's an R. So the only thing it can be with it is this. So we're that much closer to a solution. What is a word for torment? Man, oh man, why is it so difficult? It's gotta have a vowel in it. Is that already? How about you? Persecute for torment? I mean, it's as good as any.
You can give it a try. It'll just tell you you're wrong if that's not it.
I'm pretty sure he's got it.
Can you?
Yeah, that's what it was. That is, I mean, that is a definition of it. It's not how I think of the word.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
That doesn't have that same connotation.
Yeah, exactly. But you got it. Good job, Blink.
Woohoo!
All right, we're back up here to cut out of the will. Cut out of the will. I had a degree of certainty that was going to be, the next letter was going to be E, but we don't have any segments left that have an E in the beginning. We don't have any more 2-letter segments left, so that was not the right.
So would the second half be maybe a VO?
I mean, it could be.
I don't know what else.
So I'm thinking, obviously, I think we got to have a vowel directly after the D. So my options are disown. Again, that's a loose clue for disown.
Or being cut out of the will?
I mean, yeah, it fits, but that's not like when I get stuck on games, on this game in particular, is I'm looking for it to be like an exact definition, right?
Same.
And it's not. It's a clue. It's not necessarily an exact definition. So this is West End concern. I really only have 3 3-letter segments left. So, theater.
Is a West End concern?
I guess the West End of what, New York, the theater district.
Interesting.
All right, so now we technically finished the puzzle. We've got the bonus ones here. So we need a word for pushed roughly. I think I see a V, so I'm thinking it's going to be shoved. OVD. And then looks over. This is where you'll excel because most of your word games are more anagram like. So looks over, and you see the letters we have available. Well, I already have it. Oops.
Scans.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. So we will do another. So that was a puzzle out of the macabre. Now let's do celebrity tweets. So pick a number 1 to 30 for celeb tweets.
15.
15. Sounds good. I can't believe we went all the way through the last 10 years without collectively agreeing what to call that decade. Al Yankovic. This is an interesting thing too because of the apostrophe. So that breaks that up as not being able to be used in certain. So just an interesting. They have to design around that. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
they don't cheat out of it. Okay, it gets wet when it dries. That's easy. Do you know it?
No.
I do. I gotta find my letters though.
Oh. Okay.
A bath towel. Okay.
I didn't know that it would be that specific.
Yeah.
Like-
Well.
I've heard the thing and the kids joke and it's always just a towel.
Right. Exactly. Well. Yeah. I mean, I looked at it and yeah, it had the other word, but it's okay. Baffin Bay Nation. Boy, that hits me right in my weakness. I'm not a geography person.
Oh.
I'm not much for world. So we'll come back to that for sure. It puts color in
Yeah.
your cheeks. It's gonna be rouge, right? Do I have something of that?
Yes. In through.
Through. Thank you. I didn't see it. Okay, like Caligula's Rome. Ooh. So
Like
Caligula's Rome, yes.
So
It's,
decadent?
yeah, maybe. Decade. Yeah, you got it. I just gotta find. There, I found it. Yep, I found it.
Okay.
All right, now clever, but in 4 letters. Yes.
Well, it's not smart.
No, it's not smart. That was my first thought too. Clever, but only in 4 letters. How? If you had to pay per letter, how would you call someone clever? Don't know. Den inhabitants, and this has a question mark, which usually means that is kind of an off the beaten path clue, or a pun.
Den
Inhabitants. So you might be thinking animal, but this might be more like, like your children are still living in your den or something like that.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything on that yet. Many a Bach work. So what kind of works did Bach generally create?
Manny a Bach work?
Many a Bach work. I'm going through my few musical words. Orchestra, symphonies, what?
Well, he did a lot of sonatas, but that doesn't.
Boy, that's close, but that's not it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and scroll through here. Brewers need hops, perhaps.
How do you spell hops?
HOPPS, I think. But I don't think that's it because I don't see it in here. Boy, we got lots of lots of them in here.
This feels a little daunting.
It is daunting. This is definitely not the showiest of game, so it's not going to be that dynamic to watch people play it.
Sorry.
What is another brewer's need? Yeast. Yeah, I think that is it.
Okay.
We got that at the same time. There's a ST. Okay, a trendsetter. A bellwether.
What?
Bellwether.
Bellwether.
Yeah.
I am unfamiliar with that word.
It means trendsetter.
Does it?
Yes. Okay. Wool protector. It's a word starting with MO. This one sounds like it's a pun or something, but I have no reason to believe it will be. What would be a wool protector?
I don't know.
Okay, like Mount St. Helens. Well, that was an active volcano.
Okay.
Oh, wrong spot. There. I was off.
Got it?
Yeah. My finger wasn't hitting the right spot. Okay. This says appetizing. It's a hyphenated word. My goodness. Appetizing. I got you. Mouth.
Watering.
Yes. I'm just trying to find the letters at this point. Nope.
Okay.
Ring. There we go. Casino's biggest spender. Casino's biggest spender. Oh, well, what would be... There's a couple words. Well, VIP.
High roller is the only thing.
High roller, yeah. I might have to come back to that. Florida carnivores. I got that one.
Yeah, I wonder what that one is.
Let's see. Legat. You know the difference between a crocodile and an alligator?
One will see you later, and the other
After a while. All right. Does that say I, Samuel Casualty?
That's what it says.
Seems a pretty specific reference that I don't necessarily know. Yeah, let's go back up. Baffin Bay Nation. So... Greenland? That makes sense. As a word, as a nation.
There's a Baffin Bay.
That's apparently a part of Greenland. I don't know.
Okay, so there's clever.
Clever, back to clever. Witty. No.
No. Oh, is there wits? TS?
But clever. I don't think wits would. I mean, I can look and see if I have it, but I don't think I do. Nah, no TS. Okay. Clever. Which we're not feeling, Barry.
Nope.
All right, I'm going down to den inhabitants because this big 4-letter chunk.
Okay.
What's that?
Lasts. Nothing. You've used it already.
Nothing. Oh, it is thieves. A den of
Oh.
thieves.
Oh.
So that's the pun. Yeah. Many a
Okay.
Bach work would be considered.
Oh. Crud.
All crud, is that your official answer?
That's official.
What would be a wool protector? Mothball.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I was thinking like a covering. That's a good clue,
Right.
really. That's a real good clue.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah. All right, we've got a few left here. We still don't know the casino's biggest spender.
Or
Last
the Samuel casualty?
I Samuel casualty, yeah. Be the mark.
Mark.
Hmm. Well, is it hint time yet?
No. Maybe, but no.
Maybe, but no. Just throwing letters in. Let's
Yeah, I
see.
see.
What else do we have? Many a Bach work and clever. We still haven't figured out clever.
Nope. Sure haven't.
Let's pretend it ends with a L-Y. What would it be then? Wiley.
You spell Wiley.
Just like that.
Oh.
A lot of a lot of times I get these word games just from word construction, even if I don't know.
Right.
No idea. I don't word so good. Hmm.
Is it?
I was just throwing appropriate letters together.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna clue out Bach here.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, so it's either
Well, no, the
can't
Georgia
or Colt. Well, we'll
is
come.
going to be
I
can't.
I have unlimited clues.
Oh. And a mini a Bachwork? Not be
Cantella? Wait a minute, that's not right.
a.
Cantola?
No.
I told you before we started this was going to be the harder one we've played.
Right.
Well, it could be coal.
think a tata there ending would be correct. The prefix is not.
Cantata. Not something I know. All right. So it is what it. You know what? I knew this the whole time. I did not know it was specifically a casino term. It's a whale. The term is used a lot when it comes to mobile gaming that have pay to win mechanics and things like that. The the apps make the most money from the whales. Most players don't pay, but some players pay a lot, and they're known as
Oh.
whales. But I thought that was a specific term for mobile gaming. I didn't realize the term was borrowed from other industry. So I knew that one the
Gotcha.
whole time. I just didn't realize that that's in it. At least in gaming, you're actually generally buying something, right? Whereas in gambling,
Right.
in casinos, you're gambling it. So I wasn't thinking it had the same connotation.
Okay. I still don't know what this one is.
Goliath.
Oh. I don't
One
understand
one
what's
one
going
Samuel. The Bible.
on. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All
Got
right.
it.
Memorable. Memorable. Or checking out. Second letter Y. Well, I'm going to assume the memorable one ends with a Y.
Okay.
It's just an assumption, and before that would be
Sure.
what? A T? Maybe an N before that? Those are just possibilities. Maybe not. Memorable.
So these are just the bonus words, or?
Yeah, those are just the bonus words. It's anagramming, but I've got 2 words here, so all these letters left have to complete 2 words.
Right.
Checking out probably ends ing. How about that?
Most likely.
So what is here? Doesn't seem correct.
It really doesn't.
I bet you the ing is right. But boy, it doesn't make sense yet.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
What?
wrong kind of checking out.
Oh.
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 Say again, without context, the clues,
Right.
because I can think of 2 other checking it out beyond that. So we're back to memorable. I like compound.
We aren't smart enough for this one either, but have a good night.
Thanks for stopping in. Yep, take it easy, and if you stream later, expect me to pop in. Just throwing the letters together to anagram them a little easier.
Right. Well, catchy?
There's no P.
No. Wait, there there's not a key in catchy, like a catchy tune.
Memorable? Yes. Yes. I didn't hear exactly what you said because of the Discord.
Gotcha.
All right, awesome. All right, so we've been going 4 minutes short of an hour. Let's try once more, and
Oh
that'll be the
boy.
last one. We'll try one more. You want to go back to beginnings? Funny stuff, love
No.
and lust, Jane Austen, Alice. Sounds like it's going to be,
Alice.
yeah, from the book, some Shakespeare quotes too. Business, spiritual, writers, family ties, the future, motivation, and we never got funny stuff too or furry friends. So what do you think, Alice?
I think so.
Let's do the first one.
Very first one.
Yeah. What is
Okay.
the use of a book, thought Alice, without pictures or conversation? Oh, look at this. They put a picture. They've got a picture on the top of the screen here. I've never seen that. I've used this app for a decade, and very sparingly because it's not what I'm in the mood to play all the time. But I'm sure for the right person, it would be something they'd play a lot. Carefully considered.
Thoughtful.
Sounds good to me. But it's actually, thoughtful's one word.
Right.
This is a hyphenated word.
Correct.
But thought fits. Thought what? Maybe it does.
Can you just leave that there? And
I can, but I don't know if it's correct. I mean, I want it to be correct. I just don't know if it is correct. Oh boy, Latter-day Saints sacred text.
Oh.
That is the book of
Mormon.
There it is. Why do we know that, but we don't know Greenland? Cocktail and tool for making cocktails.
Greenland doesn't knock on our door every.
True enough. All right.
Cocktail and tool for making cocktails. Mixed drink? No.
Well, you got a shaker. You have the. I don't know. I got the wrong. I need to phone a friend. Swimming movie star Williams. Swimming movie.
Prefix meaning height.
Yeah, prefix meaning height. Seek headwear. What is that called?
Head job.
It is. Or maybe there's more than one.
No, there's burkas and there's hijabs. Well, it says specifically a seat.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Scottish offal dish. Is that haggis?
I think so.
Oh,
It's IS.
I know that.
Okay.
I believe I had the IS in there. When I lifted my finger up, it moved.
Okay.
I am not certain on that one. Prefix meaning height. What kind of prefix? Let's go back up here. Carefully consider that. I still have thought available. Thought out.
That makes sense.
Yeah. As opposed to. Versus. Cocktail and tool for making cocktails. So it's both.
Right.
So what is the name of a cocktail?
I don't know.
It's going to start with the.
I don't think so.
The lick? Could have been.
Uh,
The
you
Turk?
had to try it.
I had
You
to
didn't
try it.
already. You didn't already know that wasn't it. Did you just say the Turk?
Well, I was just seeing what words would fit in that space. Uh, the pick?
Pretty sure that's not it.
Yeah, it's easy to say once I've already done it. Hmm.
I don't know any cocktails.
Nor do I. Swimming movie star Williams. So what is a star with the last name Williams that ends in an R?
Oh. What swimming movies are there?
Boy, none pop into my mind. The Deep?
Is this that like a shark movie?
No, 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 no. Maybe, I don't know.
What's the one we saw?
Which one we saw?
I don't know. The couple that went on vacation and got
Oh,
left behind.
yeah. And they actually made that into. They made 2 direct-to-video sequels at least from that. Oh,
Oh,
I
really?
don't remember the name of it, but the first one was based
Was
on a sadly true story. Open
it
Water
wasn't called
is Open Water.
Open.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, let's clue this one in.
Maybe it's like
It is some kind.
And-
Oh, duh. Ice pick.
oh, is that a cocktail?
Apparently,
Okay.
I will take their word for it. Let's try.
Isn't there an actor named Treat Williams?
There is.
I don't think that's it though.
No, I was thinking Arthur,
Arthur Williams? I mean, can't hurt.
but I don't think I have it. Oops.
I don't think you do either.
I don't. A prefix meaning height.
Ooh, what was that?
That's my cell phone. Just notification. Did not silence it. Well, we're gonna have to hint out the sick headwear.
Okay, turban.
Yeah. I guess we didn't really need to, did we? Let's see here. A prefix.
Can you hear that?
Not really.
Okay.
Esther.
Esther Williams?
Yeah, I guess we should look her up.
Swimming movie. What swimming movie was she in? It's
Okay, so alti is a prefix meaning height.
oh,
Altitude.
that, or you just-
No, I just threw letters until it worked. Altitude. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah. Okay, so we've got a couple short ones here. A play segment would be an act, and it caused reverence, and 4 letters. Awed.
Oh, odd?
Odd, yeah. All right, great. That was pretty cool though with the picture. I did not know that was in there. Okay, so anyway, like I said, that's a look at quote unquote, a very uncommon game, but still very well done, very neat concept, well made, and kind of sad that you know, however many people heard about it and it just didn't catch on, and now the company is no more. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out here. Ms. Top Spouse, say goodnight to everyone.
Good night, everyone.
And I'm going to wish you guys the best as well. We've got one more word game lined up. We might try to stream sometime over the weekend. But if it ends with just these three, that's fine as well. So a happy Friday to anybody who sees this. Whatever day you're having, happy day of that to you. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. Y'all take care.